And now if your hands are interlocked underneath your bolster, your head, you want to just change the interlocking of the fingers. So just release the fingers and then reconnect in a slightly different position. It's bringing the chin away from the chest, opening up the neck. And just let your spine melt into your mat, into the floor. And just letting that deep sense of relaxation move over the entire body. So as thoughts come into your mind throughout this practice from the outside, we're just going to let those move in and out. Don't let them stay here. So with the legs up the wall, we're just slowing down the system, slowing everything down. And slowly, you can release the hands, take the fingers, bringing the arms down to the side very slowly, letting all the sensations move through the shoulders. Just feel the sensations. And feel the blood moving through the shoulder structure. Good. If your legs are up the wall, you can bend your knees, placing your feet flat on the wall, and then pushing yourself back. Pushing yourself away from the wall, feet come to the floor, and then let the knees drop to one side. And then you're going to come to a seated position. Actually, Butch, you could stay where you are. If you didn't have your legs up the wall, you could stay where you are with your head on your bolster. And if you did have your legs up the wall, bring your bolster towards the wall. So you could have it up against the wall. And then you're going to lay on your mat. I'm having you guys move around here a bit. Bringing your head onto the floor. Yeah.
The floor, not the bolster.
Yeah, not the bolster. So your knees are bent, your feet are flat on the floor. Good. And then bring your hands above your head. So you might have to push yourselves down on your mat a bit farther because you want to be able to have your arms extended above your head. And right here, you need to listen to your body, and you're going to either bring your hands underneath your bolster. Good, Michelle. Extending the arms above your head, bringing your hands underneath. So you want your hands and your arms shoulder width apart. Okay, good, Butch. And if this is too much on the shoulders, you could bring one or both hands on top of your bolster or your pillow or cushion. So listen to your body. And if you need two bolsters, two cushions, or you have a blanket handy, put that on top of your bolster. You want to have your arms extended here. You want your elbows extended. So your shoulder width apart, your arms are shoulder width apart, and then bring the palms of your hands facing the ceiling. So if your hands are underneath your bolster, you're going to feel the bolster in the palms of your hands. And open up the hands, having all the fingernails touching the floor. And if your hands are on top of your bolster or one hand's on top of your bolster, feel the bolster on the back of your hand. So your palms are facing up and the fingers are stretched and your elbows are straight. Good. So we're going for a straight elbow rather than on the floor. So that's why you want to bring your hands, the back of your hands on top of your bolster or pillow so that you could extend the arms up, getting that elbow as straight as you can. And now you're going to engage the belly, engage the abs here, pressing that lower back into the floor. So there's effort here, effort in the arms, effort in the fingers, feeling the skin, stretching on the hands. So feel all the fingernails touching either your bolster or the floor. And I know some of you have your elbows bent. Try and straighten those elbows. But also be kind to yourself. If you need to have your arms, your hands on the bolster, then please go there. So we're just touching on that restriction, the restrictions in the shoulders. You don't want to push through. You just want to touch on that first layer where you're feeling the strong sensation and then stop right there. So Annette, I'm sure you have one arm down. You just keep that on the side. Just have the one arm above. Good. Okay, so keeping the arms extended, you want to keep that bend out of the elbows. You're going to move the hands closer together, bringing the thumbs closer together. So the thumbs are just touching. So you're just changing the angle here in the shoulders. You're still pressing the belly down towards your mat. So engaging those abs, straining that spine, pressing the spine into the floor. So there is effort here. You are engaging the ab muscles, pressing the spine into your mat. Good, you guys. Okay. You're going to center the right hand now. So bringing that right hand above your head. Perfect. You still are stretching the fingers, extending the elbow, and now bring that left hand, the back of the left hand on top of your right palm. And if your hands are underneath your bolster, you're going to feel the bolster in the palm of the left hand. Try and bring all the fingernails, so interlacing, I don't know if I'm saying this right. You have your hands together, get all 10 fingernails still touching the floor. So open up the fingers. And the elbows are straight. Good. Feel the opening all the way down the sides of the torso. Pressing the lower back into the floor. So I like this class that we're doing today, especially if you're newer to Kaiut, because we're touching on all the areas of the body here. Our shoulders, our hips, ankles. I'm going to be going through and really touching on all the areas that we might have restrictions. It's going to be different for everybody. You just need to listen to your body. And while doing these home practices, maybe just being a little bit more gentle. Okay, don't push through. Just stay right there. The elbows are straight. Still pressing the spine into the floor. Good. Bring the chin away from your chest, opening up the neck. Okay, so releasing the hands. Don't bring them down to the sides just yet. Keep them above the head. You're going to change the positioning of the hands. So bring the right hand, am I saying that right? Left hand on the bottom, right hand on top. Good. Interlacing those fingers. So stretch the palms of your hands, stretch the hands, and then have the fingers, all the nails touching the floor or the bolster. Terry, if you're there, stretch the arms. Try and get that bend out of your elbow. You're still pressing the lower back into the floor. Engage the ab muscles. You guys look amazing, awesome. So that gentle pressure, pushing the spine into your mat. So there's effort here in the abs, effort in the arms. Feeling this in the shoulder structure, moving down the sides. Okay, slowly releasing the hands, very slowly. Bringing the hands down to the sides of the torso. Good. Just staying there, right there. And feel the sensation. Feel the release in the shoulders. Okay. You're going to reach up and get your bolster. Bring it down underneath your head. You sort of have your mat up there. Yeah. There you go. So if it's there for you, you want to bring your hands together once again, interlocking your fingers underneath your bolster or underneath your head. Listen to your body. So interlocking the fingers. Our knees are still bent, feet flat on the floor. You're still pressing the lower back into the floor. So still engaging the abs Having that slight pressure. So just a little bit of effort. Good. And changing the interlocking of the fingers underneath your bolster or your head. If your arms are at the sides, just stay right there. And if this sensation is too strong in the shoulders, just release the fingers, let them come to the sides. Just listen to what's going on here right now. Doesn't matter what your body was telling you last week or the other day. Just be here. Okay, so you're going to very slowly release the hands from underneath your bolster. And then find your strap or your tie or something long. Okay, so bring your strap and you're going to take your strap and divide it in half and then fold it once again. You're going to fold it twice. And I probably should have said this before. You're going to bring your head to the floor here, pushing yourself down on your mat. So move your bolster to the side. So you want to have it either to the side or really far above your head. If you have sensitive shoulders, though, you might want to keep your bolster there if you are going to need it to support the arms as you come back towards the floor. So right now, you're going to bring your strap above the chest, so parallel with the chest, straight up. And then bring the hands, so your wrists and the back of your hands are straight. Good, Michelle. So the knuckles are facing the ceiling, okay? The flat part of your knuckles. So if you're looking up at your hands, you see the flatness of the back of your hands towards the ceiling. So I don't want you to have your wrists bent back. You want to have them perfectly straight with your arms, okay? And you're going to squeeze, so you're shoulder width apart, your hands are shoulder width apart, and you're squeezing the strap. So get all of those fingers under control here. Just bring your mind to all the fingers. So get that pinky squeezing, all the other fingers squeezing. You're pulling the strap, tearing it apart. So you're using effort here. Arms are straight, elbows are straight. So you feel the shoulders coming towards the ceiling. So you're not bringing them towards the ears, but you feel the shoulder blades coming off the floor slightly. So still squeezing. Good. Maybe bringing them a little bit farther apart, Michelle, just a teeny bit. Good. And now bring the strap all the way above your head towards the floor. Yeah, so all the way back. Good. So the back of your hands are coming towards the floor. Now, if you need your bolster, blanket, or two bolsters, or a bolster and a blanket, listen to your body. Otherwise, you're going to bring the back of your hands all the way to the floor. Good. So the back of the hands are touching your mat or your bolster. You're still squeezing the strap, tearing that strap apart. The arms are straight, your elbows are straight. Breathe here. Don't hold your breath. So bring the chin away from the chest, open up the neck, and squeeze that strap. So engaging all the fingers. So our lives are a little bit different right now. Maybe you're using your fingers a bit more for typing on your computer, working from home. So use those fingers here, engaging all of them. Elbows are straight. Breathe into your chest. Let that spine melt into your mat. Okay, bringing the shoulders, the hands up above the head, so towards the ceiling, bringing the hands all the way up, staying right there parallel, good. You're still squeezing, and now bring the hands closer. So walk the hands together to the middle of your strap. So the thumbs are touching, squeezing the strap. Arms are straight, elbows are straight. Good. So your arms are parallel, so parallel with the wall. Have them go straight up. Yeah. So check it out. If you feel like your arms are coming towards the head, come back. You're gonna go straight. So Cindy, good. Jamie, nope, straight up towards the ceiling, good. Sitting here with my hands above my head. Okay, good, good. Elbows are straight. All right, now still squeezing, bring the strap all the way towards the floor above your head. Once again, bringing the back of the hands to the floor or your bolster or blanket. Good, squeezing the strap, engaging those fingers, really waking up the shoulders here. And just feel the difference. Where are you feeling the difference here now that you've changed the angle of where we're finding the restriction in the shoulder? So before, with the hands farther apart, just notice the difference. Notice what is going on here. Squeezing the strap like you're tearing it. Elbows are straight. It's really important, once again, that you stop where you feel that really strong sensation, though. You don't want to have any pain. Support the hands if you're feeling this too strongly in the shoulders. And elbows are straight. Okay, slowly bringing the strap once again above the head towards the ceiling. Good, slowly all the way up. And now releasing your fingers, releasing the strap, letting the strap come to the side, bringing your hands all the way down, feeling the sensations moving through the shoulders. And just let the feelings move. Let the feeling of the blood rushing through the shoulder structure. Releasing the spine, the belly. Letting everything ease here. Okay, so grabbing your strap once again. You're going to keep your knees bent. You bring your feet together and the knees. And then uncoil your strap. Good. And you're going to bring the right foot to the middle of your strap. So bring the strap to the arch of your right foot. And you're going to bring the foot all the way up, towards the ceiling, walking your hands up the strap or your tie, whatever you're using here today. So we want to make sure that the knee is straight. So that's the first priority, is having the knee straight. And if the knee is straight, you could bring it back towards the right shoulder. So walking your hands up your strap so that your elbows are straight, okay? So holding the strap, one strap in each hand. Yeah, so if you're new to Kaiut, sometimes you will hear us telling you, don't wrap the strap around your hand. That's part of the work, is feeling this effort in our fingers. So if you have issues though with one hand or the other, and this isn't possible for you, you can hold the strap in one hand. That's okay. Okay, making sure you get those fingers engaged, elbows are straight, knee is straight. But the foot is relaxed. Let the strap and the effort in the arms do the work here. So let the pose do the work. If it's there for you, you could bring that right leg closer towards the right shoulder, pulling it back, but keeping that right hip on the floor. So don't let the hip come off the floor. Good, Michelle. Keeping the knee straight. Good. Engage the fingers, holding on to the strap. Once again, listening to your body. Don't overdo. Okay. Just touch on that sensation. Just feel the back of the leg, the back of the knee opening up. Just make sure that you're not pushing through though. Just be gentle. So with the change in our routine, some of you may be practicing more than usual, maybe some extra time. So make sure that you're being gentle with your body. Knee is straight, holding onto the strap. One strap in each hand, elbows are straight. Good. Okay. We're going to change the leg. So if you want, you could bring that left leg up to meet the right. Yeah. Bringing the strap to the arch of the left foot and releasing the right foot down to the mat. So we're switching the leg here. So whichever way you want to get into that. Butchie's letting go of the strap. Don't do that. Elbows are straight, holding onto the strap. Just know that this is hand work, finger work. A lot of us need this. So wrapping those fingers around the strap, feeling the strap in your hands. Knee is straight. Make sure that you have the strap on the arch of your left foot. Yeah, so we're doing the arch here. And the foot is relaxed. You're letting the strap, the effort in the arms, do the work here. The pose is doing the work. Making sure, check out that knee, make sure the knee is straight. More important here that we have the knee straight, not bringing it towards the left shoulder. If your knee is straight and everything's good, you can move the foot towards the left shoulder a little bit more, extending the knee out. Elbows straight. Just letting that left hip melt into the floor though. Don't let the hip come off the floor. You don't want to bring that leg all the way back to the left shoulder and have the left hip coming off the floor. So you're just pressing down into the hip. Good. You're feeling those fingers here, I'm sure. Doing the work. Okay. Very slowly, you can release the strap, bringing the foot, the left foot, all the way down to your mat. Good. Let the strap come to your side. You're going to roll to one side. Let your knees drop. Yeah, roll to one side. Feel the back ease here, letting the tension ease in the body. Releasing chemicals into the nervous system. Just let the body ease. When you're ready, you're going to come to a seated position. You're going to get your bolster now, or your cushion, or your pillows, and you're going to bring the bolster back. So yeah, Michelle, you're going to bring it back towards the back, but not all the way. So you don't want your bolster up against the wall. So you're going to come to a seated position on your bolster. You're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So seated on your bolster, make sure your sit bones are nice and steady on your bolster. So be nice and steady. Have both hips heavy on your bolster. Good. And then bring the soles of your feet together. So your knees are bent. You let the knees fall out to the side. Have the soles of your feet together. And now you want your heels about 2 palm lengths away from the groin, from your bolster. Yeah, go a little bit farther. So basically what you're doing, you might want to come a little bit farther out, Butch, is imagine if you were coming down with your head, your forehead towards your feet, the soles of the feet, the sides of your feet are going to be where your head would arrive. Okay. So for some of you, you might even be able to do that. Most of us, no. We're going to imagine our foreheads coming towards the soles of our feet. So that's how far you want to be away from the bolster. Good. Okay, let the knees melt towards the floor. Sitting on your bolster. Hips are heavy on your bolster. And now bring the hands in front of your feet. So you want to rest them on the mat in front of the feet. And then bring the chin to the chest, curving the spine. And you want to bring the chest forward towards the thighs, the forehead towards the feet. So that is the direction that you want to go in. Not necessarily the end result. So just towards that direction. And then relaxing the hands in front of the shins where it's comfortable for you. Relaxing the elbows and let the knees move deeper towards your mat. Just moving though towards the feet, you're feeling this first layer of resistance though, and then stopping right there. So the spine is curving forward. Just let the knees fall deeper towards your mat. And just feel the impact on the joints here. Feel this in the hips, the knees, maybe the ankles, really feeling the earth against the side of the foot. Just feeling the hardness of the floor against the ankle. And just let gravity move the torso towards the feet, towards your mat. Your hands are relaxed. Okay, staying right here, not moving up. You're going to walk your hands towards the right side, bringing that chest towards the right thigh. Good. Staying with the chest down, just walking the hands over towards the right thigh. Just bringing the chest in that direction. And now you're going to bring that right hand towards the hip. It could be on your bolster or the floor. And just use the hand to keep that left hip down. Good. Walking the hand over, using both hands to keep the hips steady. Yeah, so that right hand, either on the floor or on the bolster next to your hip, is helping you keep that left hip steady on your bolster. Now staying right here, move that right shoulder towards the ceiling. So we're doing a gentle twist here, very gentle, very subtle. And the left ribs are coming towards the right thigh. Good. If it's there for you, bringing that left hand out, stretching it on the floor. Good. So the neck and the head are relaxed. The left shoulder is coming down towards the floor, and the right shoulder is coming towards the ceiling. So it's a little gentle twist. Just moving those organs within the body. Good, Michelle. The right shoulder coming towards the ceiling. So those left ribs are coming towards that right thigh. Perfect. You guys look amazing. So gently bringing that shoulder down, bringing that right shoulder down, and then staying down, staying with the chin towards the chest, coming towards the center once again. So moving towards the center, coming to the other side. So walking the hands over towards the left side, all the way over, bringing the chest towards the left thigh. Good. And just feel the soles of the feet touching, maybe letting the toes touch a little bit more. Good. And bringing that left shoulder towards the ceiling, that right shoulder down. The left hand is either on your bolster or on the side, pressing in, keeping the hips steady. So I know it sounds a little strange. You're pushing into that left hand to keep that right hip on your bolster. It's like a lever system. You're using the hands to keep the hips heavy on your bolster. The left shoulder is going towards the ceiling, the right shoulder down towards the floor, bringing the ribs towards the thigh. So bringing those right ribs towards the left thigh. Good. Relaxing the head, letting the neck relax. The knees are dropping towards the floor. Just feeling this gently in the sides. Okay, coming out, bringing the right shoulder down, walking the hands towards the center, and just staying right there. Relaxing the hands in front of the feet. The elbows are relaxed. The forearms are relaxing towards the floor. Feet are together. Staying right there. Just going at your own pace. Feeling this within the body. And slowly curving the spine up. Releasing the pose. Okay. You're going to bring the body to your mat. So coming off your bolster, we're going to go back into Baddha Konasana. So you're going to come back into the pose. Bringing the soles of the feet together, once again, off your bolster. Now, if there's a lot of sensation in the hips here, a lot of tightness, you can stay on your bolster. Yeah. So listen to what your body is asking. Okay, so staying on your bolster, if that's what your body needs. So the soles of your feet are together. Once again, it's still the same, 2 palm lengths apart, away from the torso, away from the groin. Good. And then bringing your hands in front of the feet. The forearms are relaxed. Again, bringing your chin to your chest, curving the spine forward, coming all the way down towards the feet. Good. Bring those toes together. Relaxing the hands, relaxing the forearms. Letting the knees fall out to the sides. Good. Just feel the knees melting towards your mat. Once again, you're going to walk your hands towards the right side, keeping the torso down. So coming all the way over towards that right thigh. And those left ribs coming towards the thigh, bringing that right shoulder towards the ceiling and the left shoulder towards the knee. And relaxing the head. Let the tension go out of the head and the neck. Feet together. Let that shoulder move up towards the ceiling. The left shoulder towards the thigh, the ribs, the left ribs are coming towards the thigh. Good. Just feel that gentle twist. Just massaging the organs within the body. Maybe bringing that shoulder a little closer towards the ceiling. Bring the ribs a little closer towards the thigh. Good. Releasing the shoulder down. Walking the hands towards the center. Keeping the torso towards the feet, the head towards the feet, chin to the chest. And now walking over to the other side. Good. That right shoulder's moving down towards the floor. And then once again, making sure that left hand is towards your hip. You're using that to press into the floor, keeping that right hip on the floor. And if it's there for you, bring the right hand out in front of you, like Michelle. Bringing the right shoulder to the floor and the left shoulder towards the ceiling. Just doing that gentle twist, feeling this in the spine, in the sides. Just waking up the whole body here. You're doing so much by coming to your practice. It's what your body, mind are needing right now. Okay, bringing the shoulder down, walking the hands towards the center once again, and staying right there. Maybe letting the shoulders melt towards the floor a little bit deeper, the knees coming a little bit closer to your mat. But stopping right at that strong sensation. Don't push through. Just listen to what your body is calling out for. And just stay right there. And part of Kaiut is knowing what your body is telling you. So listening to those messages, not pushing through, and just staying right there. Our restrictions respond better when we go in baby steps. So not trying to push to the next point. Okay, slowly bringing the body up. Good. A lot of sensation here. Okay, if you're on your bolster, you could come off your bolster, moving it to the side. You're going to come laying down on your mat completely. Now, if you're feeling a lot of sensation in the lower back, keep your knees bent until that sensation eases. So you're going to lay down with your head on the floor, coming all the way down, but letting your body tell you where you need to be. So keeping those knees bent if there's too much sensation in the lower back. Just let the spine ease into the floor. The legs are coming all the way to the ends of your mat. Hands on the side, just staying right here. Let the body respond to all of the work that you've done. So resting the body, resting the mind, it's just as important as all of the work that we do, the effort that you do. It's just as important. Just feel the ease. So if your bolster is next to you, you want to get your bolster and bring it underneath the thighs or underneath the hips. Yeah, just bring it underneath, right below the bottom Good. Thighs, hips, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So bending the knees here. You're going to bring the hands, interlocking your fingers underneath the right knee. So having both knees bent, knees together. So holding on to the knee, the right knee, interlocking your fingers, good. And then bring that knee all the way to the chest. So pressing the thigh against the chest, the foot is relaxed.
So Cindy, are my hips on a bolster?
No. So pressing the thigh against the chest, just feeling the release from the earlier work. The foot is relaxed. Press the thigh a little bit closer to the torso. You're pushing down into the hip. Releasing the knee, releasing the foot down to meet the other. Now bring the hands to the left shin, right below the knee. Good. Interlocking the fingers. And pulling that knee into the chest, bringing that left leg, left knee towards the left chest side. Just pressing the thigh into the belly, just pressing into the belly, feeling the hip opening up here. Just easing all of the earlier work. Pressing into the chest a little bit deeper. Releasing the leg, releasing the foot all the way down. Yeah, make sure you have your bolster underneath the hips, coming up a little bit more. So your bolster is either underneath your hips, that's good, or the back of your thighs. And now resting your legs. Bring the knees, the feet all the way down to the bottom of your mat. Good. Your hands are at your side. Letting all the tension go. Letting all the work go. Feeling the earth against your body. And coming into the last pose of the practice, Shavasana. If you want to stay in this position a little bit longer, you stay right here. Be right here. You're going to wake up the body now, maybe wiggling the toes, stretching the arms above the head, coming into that one last stretch. And removing the bolster, bringing the knees up, coming to one side, and bringing yourself into a seated position. We're going to close this practice, bring the palms of our hands together at the heart center. And just know that although that we are not together in this room, we are together as a community. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. For this life, for this day. We bow our heads together. Namaste.
Namaste.
Hi, guys. I'm going to unmute you so we can say hello if you want to. Hold on 1 second. Bye.
Hi.
Hi, Bud. Wonderful
Hi,
class.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Virtual hug.
Miss you guys. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here. I miss you all so much. You have no idea. We've been working a lot behind the scenes here, and I'm so happy to see your faces.
I'm just turning these people up.
That is my dog.
Hi, Becky.
Say hi now.
Love him.
Anybody is missing a chocolate lab. We were driving here this morning and there was a chocolate lab walking down Bass Lake Road by himself. So we turned around and we got him in the back of our truck right now. And we've already called our vet. I have no idea what his name is. He's probably about 65, 70 pounds, got a gray snout, and he's in great shape. So we're going to go see if there's no tag, but we're going to take him to the vet and see if he's been chipped. So we're going to find his home. So if you got anybody up there's missing a dog, we got him.
Bye, guys.
Have a great day, you guys.
Bye.
See you soon. Love you.
Bye. So great. Thanks, Cindy.
Guys, bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Michelle, you're in my spot.
It was fabulous.
Thank you.